for 18 years, I performed magic. I was a professional magician. I did close-up magic. And I traveled around the United States doing magic and close-up. And, I'd try different restaurants and different scenes. And, that's my big thing. Myself and my girlfriend, Jody, we go out to different restaurants and stuff because I try to pull inspiration from other places. After doing the magic for so many years, I kind of decided it was time to get into something I really had a passion for. And I still do the magic every once in a while, more as a hobby now. But if I'm not here, I'm at home with the dogs, playing around the house. Because I work such long hours. Or I'm out at different restaurants, or I like to go to farmers markets and stuff and see what's out there. The way I would describe myself, somebody with passion. I just have a deep passion for food. I think that it's very important to put the love that you have for it on the plate. I think your guest will see that. You can put anything on a plate and send it out, and if it's not elegant looking and pretty looking, then no matter how good it tastes, it still puts a bad taste in their mouth when they see it. So I think if you have to have a passion. So my whole heart and everything is passion with the food. I've always liked cooking. My mother was a great cook, and I used to watch her in the kitchen. And I always said if I could go back to school, I'd go to culinary school. And once that was available to me and I could afford it, I went to Orlando Culinary Academy, graduated in '03. I was the second class to graduate from there. And I've been doing it ever since. There's days I have to, be a manager and put my foot down and try to control the ship a little bit, like you said, and manage the boat. But then I think it's artistic on the plate. You want it to be colorful, vibrant, and you want your food to, paint a picture, a story, tell a story of what you're trying to put out there. I don't think you can ever salt enough stuff. I always tasted. I remember in culinary school, no matter how much salt I put in a dish, the instructor always said, "Oh, it needs more salt. It needs more salt." Because salt it brightens the dish up and it pulls a lot of flavor from different ingredients, so it makes it more alive. I like to cook steaks. I don't eat fish. I love to cook fish. Most of my specials, when I do specials here, it's always a fish dish, just because there's so much you can do with a fish. But for myself, just a nice steak, a nice ribeye or a nice filet mignon. That's what I prefer. I suggest anybody who wants to become a chef to get a job in a restaurant. Just don't go to school. People think that it's what you see on TV, the glitz, the glamour, and then when they get into a restaurant, they see how hard it is, the long hours, and you burn yourself, cut yourself. It's not what you see on the Food Network, and I think that my recommendation would get a job in the kitchen, even if it's as a dishwasher or anything, just to learn, just to see what it's like. We hire people and they come in thinking they can do the job, and this restaurant here, there's nights we do 500-600 covers. It's not for everybody. This business isn't for everybody. They think they want to do it. Oh, I love to cook at home, but when they get into a restaurant, you're pushing out tickets and you got 12 minutes to do a dish. They end up breaking down and can't do it. And I noticed that in culinary school when I was in school, they'd get halfway through the program, finally get a job in a restaurant, and then drop out of school because they realized it wasn't something that they were made to do.